Hi, Lisa here. Back in November, I ordered 2 Ancestry DNA kits. One for myself and one for my dad. And over the Christmas holidays, we did the DNA test. If you've been following my blog, Dixon Family Challenge, you will know that February 6th I blogged about the fact that our Ancestry DNA was in the lab and being for processing. Well, we have received the results. It's been a while. We've had them since I received the email February 17th, but it's been a while and I just haven't had a chance to blog about it, so I'm doing so now. In the email it says, "Great news, your Ancestry DNA results are in." And this is the email for me, but I got one exactly the same except for it's got my dad's name. And then it tells you how to view and your results and to come back often to check them out because things can change. I already have the results ready to go, so I'll just click the link. And this is the DNA page for me, for my results, and you can see that you get the genetic ancestry. And here my estimate is I am 39% Europe West, 34% Ireland, and 27% other regions. Over here you will see the DNA matches, and as you can see that that there's one completely shared, and then there's, the possibles. Here, if you click on this one, that is my dad. It will take to show that I share DNA, obviously, with my dad, and it shows. And then it shows that there's a family tree. And if you click here to view match, it compares. And then it shows the predicted relationship. And that the percentage is high, because obviously. But you can see the pedigrees and surnames and start to see how you're connected, tips, and shared matches. Which I really like this because both me and my dad have had our DNA tested. This shows shared matches with my dad. So this shows people that we are both sharing matches with. And then you can look at maps and locations and other information that you can view. So I'm just going to go back to viewing me, and then I'm going to view in more detailed your genetic ancestry, which it pops open in more detail. And here we're going to click on show more. I think I have the map. Is it there? I had the map zoomed in too much. Okay. But over here it breaks down the estimate in more detail. You can see here shows more percentage, and if you notice the different colors next to stuff, the colors correspond to your map, which you can zoom in and out. I'll just zoom in a bit. But as you see, this shows like Ireland in green here, and then if say you want to know more, and if you click on that, it takes you to like a history of Ireland and in more detail, and explains like the regions that are part of Ireland. And over here is your genetic diversity, so you can show a more detailed information of how they might categorize under specific, you know, hidden. Go back to the DNA homepage, and then here you can click to view all DNA matches, and then you can see more DNA, and then you can tell whether or not people have a tree uploaded or not. And that is my DNA results. If I click over here to view another test, I can click and view my dad's DNA, and so he gets the same information but just different. And so here you can see his ethnicity estimate is 35% Ireland, 35% Great Britain, and 33% other regions. And again, if you want to view in more detail, you come down here and click on view your genetic, and I got the map zoomed in too much there, and then I can show more regions again, and so you get the breakdown and the different colors of where, and you can click on it, and over here you can click over too, so like I hovered over Great Britain and then it goes to that area immediately on the map. And again, I can click on it for more detail. But that is the DNA results for me and my dad. And then, you know, it shows you can do more. So, thank you for joining me for this video blog update on DNA results.